Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to our live video. I'm waiting for you to join this live video. My name is Valentina Gutorova. I'm founder and executive matchmaker of 𝐔𝐤𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐳 and today I invite you to discuss a very interesting topic concerning personal matchmaking service. So if you are interested in this topic, welcome, watch this video. Before we start, I recommend you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to press on the bell that to receive notifications about our recent videos and live videos. So guys, I'm waiting for you to join this live video. Hello Solomon, nice to see you. And we will start. So, what is it personal matchmaking? Why someone who is single may need the service, or why you don't need the service at all? Is it something what actually works, or it's something, a kind of, I don't know, something not serious and useless service? So we will discuss this topic with you today in this video. So guys, I'm a professional matchmaker since 2007. So as you can understand, I know this topic very well. I will be really happy to answer your questions. And so ask your questions, please. So why I have a strong belief that personal matchmaking service is one of the most effective services for single people, for ladies, for gentlemen who really want to meet the right partner and to create happy relationship. Because guys, look, when we are doing something at work, at home, I don't know, when we have some issues with our health, when we need to repair our car, when we need, to fix something in our homes, of course, some of you can do, yes, and I can do some things by myself, but like to change the lamp, or something like that. But some things, and it's quite normal, we can't do because it's not our job. For example, if we have problem with our teeth, yes, we will not be trying to fix our tooth by ourselves, or if we have, some if we require, an operation or something like this, of course, we go to a professional, to a person who is specialized in this field. And of course, we ask for help, for professional help, that this person solves this problem for us. And the same story with the matchmaker. It's really funny how my son, well, Solomon, yes, I agree with you, but with with a professional matchmaker, your journey will be really more relaxed. You will have everything planned. When with online dating, it's still, you will think, yes, is this lady is really the right one for you or not? You will ask yourself, if she will come to meet you or she won't come to meet you, and so many questions. You will have to deal with so many different situations. I mean, 1 hour of video or even 10 hours of videos won't be enough that to mention all of them. And of course, when you're working with a matchmaker, you have your own team who works for you and for your dating success. It's the same story like with all the services we receive every day in our life. Yes, when we go, I don't know, to the supermarket to buy food, yes, over there we have a person who scans the food we bought, and afterwards, she does it for us. Yes, even that in some places we have this machines, yes, for self-scanning. Still, for example, I prefer to go to a person rather than to do all this job by myself. So guys, actually personal matchmaking, it's a service which is really common, which is really useful, which is really helpful, and which will help you in your dating process, which will help you to meet the right person. But personal matchmaking, of course, is not a magical service. We matchmakers, we are not, someone who can create miracles or something like that. For example, when guys who are in the late 60s want to meet 18, 17 years old virgins, of course, for example, maybe someone will help, but for example, I can't help with this situation. Of course, it's quite pleasant and it's quite exciting to work with you guys when you have realistic expectations, when you understand what it's all about, why you need. Hello, Chris. Cheers, cheers. Uh, yes, thank you guys, thank you. As I told you, hello guys, thank you. Hello to everyone. Ask your questions about personal matchmaking service. I will be really happy to answer your questions. So, yes, I was talking about that matchmakers, they are not, people from the fairy tales that you come to them, I don't know, pay some money and you say, okay, I want, I don't know, super top model who has graduated from wow, great, James. I'm glad to see you. I hope that you will enjoy our channel and our community of people who are interested in ladies from Ukraine, in dating. I think that till the 28th of September, no one, till the 28th of September, Ukrainian borders for foreigners are closed because of quarantine. Only people who have residents in Ukraine and who are citizens of Ukraine can visit Ukraine, and they will be allowed to come to Ukraine. And the foreigners and tourists are not allowed. And also people who have some medical issues and they are having some medical procedures in Ukraine, they are also allowed to come to Ukraine. But for all other people, our borders are closed, as far as I know, till the 28th of September. So yes, guys, of course, the situation with Corona is really, really terrible. Is really. I mean, it's terrible or not terrible. It's the situation, yes, and we just have to get used to it. So about personal matchmaking we will talk. And some people think that matchmaker, someone who can create some miracles. Yes, no, we can't create miracles. We can match only normal people to normal people. What do I mean with normal people? Normal people who have realistic expectations. Yes, you guys who watch my videos quite often, they know that I speak about realistic expectations quite often. For example, a guy who is 53 years old, 55 years old, he wants to meet a lady who is 25, yes, 30 years age difference. If his expectations are realistic or not, well, I can tell you from the very beginning, even without seeing him, even without talking to him, that he has chances to meet someone who will be potentially a gold digger. If he is fine with it, no problem. Yes, of course, no problem. But if he is looking for the serious relationship, for kids, for family, for true relationship, then I always recommend you guys to have age difference maximum 15 years, maximum. Okay, you can go to 20, yes, if the lady is mature, if she's serious, if she family oriented, if she is really, I will say again this word, normal, yes. But if you are looking for age difference 30 years and more, if, for example, you want to meet a lady that to go Thank you, Chris. As that to go and to show off your lady, you know, by the way, Chris, it's quite popular in Fort Lauderdale, in your area, in Florida in general. Quite often, I have inquiries from guys who are in the 60s, 65 years old, and they are looking for the ladies in their mid 20, still 30 years old. Yes, and I understand that actually these guys, of course, they have achieved some success in their job and their career. You know, I'm not judging anyone. Yes, I'm not judge. My purpose to give to my clients quality service, and from all the hidden stones I tell from the very beginning. And just people say, okay, I'm okay with it, no problem. I say, okay, like it's your life, you can do whatever you like. But if after our conversation a man changes his mind and he says, oh yes, Valentina, I agree with you, I want probably to change my criteria for the ladies. Yes, 10 years younger is fine, 15 years younger is fine. You know, guys, I'm a really old traditional matchmaker. I believe that man is supposed to be a little bit older than a woman. Yes, because when we are talking about couples, when a guy is 30 years old, lady is 30 years old, in these couples sometimes they have really dramatical situations because I think you won't. I think you will agree with me that guys, they become mature a bit later than ladies. Yes, that for example, for a lady to have kids when she's 30 years old is quite normal, and if she doesn't have kids, especially it happens in Ukraine, then she feels as if she's a loser. When for Ukrainian guys, when they're 30, 35, 37, they like don't care. They feel as if they are still young and they have plenty of time, you know, to create family and so on and so after. So I think the 10, 15 years age difference is really perfect. You know, as I used to say in some of my videos, that just look at yourself in mirror and look for the partner who is like you, but probably, yes, probably, of course, this is really a bit strange terms, like 10-15% different than you. Yes, so if we are talking about age, then it's 10-15 years. Yes, if for example you are a vegetarian, then it's better for you to look for a woman who is a vegetarian or someone who is into healthy food. I speak about it quite often. Why? Because I saw and I see, unfortunately, quite often then couples, they start to have these negative situations in the relationship and some conflict, because from the beginning he was a vegetarian and she was just an attractive lady, and after they start living together and they start having conflicts, because when they were dating it was not a problem for her, that for him, that she orders steak or something like that. But when they started to live together, he can't deal with meat, yes, or with sandwiches, with chicken, you know, and with all the stuff. It irritates him because it's against his principles. And you know, I think that he's right, and I think that she's right. So it's really important from the very beginning to look, you know, for the right partner, for the partner who is really, really compatible to you. The same story with guys who are single. Yes, yes, Solomon. I yes, we are all different guys. Yes, for example, Solomon is a vegetarian. Yes, and Chris, he loves meat and he eats meat. For example, I can eat meat. I can be vegetarian. For me, like, I just love different delicious food. Yes, for example, yes. So we are all different, and that's why we are so special and unique. But when we are talking about relationship for the long period of time, not for short dating when you meet each other for some time, when you spend weekends together, when we are talking about lifetime relationship, then it's really important to pay attention to all these little details. And nowadays, when we are so busy with our lives, with our works, with all these crises, with this different crazy issues, yes, we actually don't have enough energy and time for our personal life. Before the coronavirus, I used to say that actually loneliness, this is the greatest pandemic of the 21st century. Look, we have Tinder, we have Badoo, we have so many different apps, and what do we have? More people who are happily married, who are in love, who create fantastic relationship? No, we don't have. We have more and more single ladies, single guys who are unfortunately unhappy and who are tired of different scams, of fake photos, of all this bullshit. So guys, that's why, I have strong belief that personal matchmaking will become more and more common service, that more and more people will understand that actually they need to have this professional who will assist them. Because, for example, I know my clients, my ladies quite well, yes, and when I'm working with the guys, some of the ladies, of course, I know very well. Some of the ladies, I just know. Some of the ladies I have to interview when I'm working with the client and he's interested in her. But again, I have my experience. And even from the very beginning, when a man says to me, oh, look, Valentina, I'm interested in this. Yes, Solomon, I agree with you. And you know why it's not serious? I'm sure that you know why. Just how do you think? Why it happens? Tell me your opinion, and after I will show my opinion. It's really interesting for me. Why it's easy with a dating app to find a girl, but quite often afterwards nothing serious happens. Guys, what is your opinion? Please share with me your opinion. It's really interesting for me. I will wait for your messages and I will continue. Yes, Solomon, I agree with you completely. Because look what happens. When it's so easy for us to find someone, yes, like, I don't remember where, but I have told that, look, we are not really taking care of potatoes, yes, or of milk, or I don't know, of something like of paper. Yes, I just don't care. It's just paper. I don't need it and I throw it away. Yes, I don't care. It's easy to get paper. It's cheap. The same with potatoes. Yes, for example, in Ukraine, if we don't have money, what is to eat? Oh, we eat potatoes. Yes, it's like we just fry potatoes. Yes, just it's easy. Yes, and it's not so special. But when we want to show off or when we want to pamper. Yes, Chris, I agree with you completely, but there is a very deep meaning behind this, because with the dating app, with only one, I don't know, click, we can find someone, yes? And so it's so easy, it's so simple. That's why it's not precious at all. It's not valuable, yes? The same thing, yes, for example, if we have something expensive, something what is hard to get, we value this. It's so precious to us. We take care of it, yes. But if it's something what is really easy to get and it's not actually so interesting, it's not so actually exciting, we are really openly like to say to this person bye-bye and move on. Because yes, Chris. Because we become more and more, how to say, from one point of view open to each other, but from another point of view we lose the value of another person, and this is actually great problem. What I noticed, yes, from my clients who are using online dating, for example, they go for a date and I don't know, one guy, yes, it's very funny, he told me, oh, after the dinner she took the sticks for the teeth, and she started to clean her teeth. So I understood that it was the last date with her. Even that the lady, she was very attractive, very beautiful. He was really excited about meeting her. But such simple thing like nothing, just made him feel as if she's not the one. When on the second date, on the third date, it would be possible to discuss it in, and in a funny way, just to say, oh, look, it's so funny how you do it, or, something like that, to judge people, not even to judge, but to start communication with someone who has, some really positive characteristics, I will say, because of such small details. It's really stupid, and it happens because people do not value each other. I have video course, online course on my website valentinadate.com, how to meet your wife online, and I share with the guys information that if you really value someone, if you feel that this woman is the right one for you, but for example you don't like some little details. Yes, I agree with you guys. I agree with you completely. And the same story with the ladies. Yes, for example, the lady says, "Oh, he really great guy, but he has mustache. I don't want mustache." I say, "Are you crazy? I mean, really great guy. You're potentially great match with each other, and you don't like his mustache. I mean, this is really craziness. Because if you start your relationship, you can just tell to him, oh, like." Let's I don't know, shave your mustache or something like that, or maybe with the time you will even not pay attention to this thing. In I it was in, I believe, in 2008 or 9. I had one lady, a successful lady from Ukraine. And she got acquainted. I introduced her to the guy who was American, but he was working in Germany. This guy came to Ukraine, to Kharkiv, to meet her. And this guy, he was overweight. He was more than 100 kilos. And a lady, she was really slim, and she was into fitness, into healthy lifestyle. And you know what? She was really intelligent lady, guys. They were dating, they liked each other. Afterwards, they got married. But for 1 year, this guy, he lost, I believe, about 30 kilos. Can you imagine? And in 1 year, when he came to Ukraine and they invited me for a dinner, for me it was really hard to recognize him, because really he changed completely. He was looking 20 years younger. He was, I mean, so happy. They were so in love, and he was grateful to her that she helped him, to become better. Because this woman, she was really wise, and this woman, she saw his personality inside him, and she decided that, okay, probably physically he is a bit different that she expected, but she knows that it's something what is possible to change if people love each other, if they matter for each other, and if another person, of course, has this intention to change, for his sake, of course, and for their relationship. So guys, yes, Chris. Yes, this is a really fantastic story, and I share this, and I share this story with the ladies quite often. Because ladies, they are also spoiled. Sometimes for me it's like, I don't know. I'm talking to princesses from the, I don't know, from some, I don't know, fantastic families, and they are looking, only for kings. And I explain to ladies, look, first of all, look at yourself. You are not perfect. We are not perfect at all. None of us. We all have our strong sides and weak sides, and it's normal. But if you meet someone who is really who has really great soul, great personality, if you feel that this person has so many positive positive things inside himself, and you don't like, I don't know, his mustache or his weight, or I don't know, something what really doesn't matter, then you have all the chances to create happy relationship. And with the time, or you will not pay attention to this, or he will change, or you will change. I mean, the most important thing is personality, is in feelings, feelings towards this person. And not, you know, and what happens quite often now, of course, our conversation is not about matchmaking, but about like relationship. But what happens quite often, for example, guys, some I had this example. Guys are watching photos of the ladies or some videos, and they are thinking, oh, what my friend or my colleague will tell me about her when they see us. I mean, what the fuck? Who cares? You are dating. You hired personal matchmaker, not for your friend, not for your colleague. You hired for yourself, that to find your love, your woman, your life partner. You know, guys. So it's really, really important. And I recommend you and everyone who will watch this video to hire a personal matchmaker only if you have true intentions, only if you want to find your life partner, not your mother, not your cousins, not your father, not your kids, only because you feel inside yourself, fuck, I'm tired to be alone. I want to meet my wife. I just want to be happily married. I want to wake up with the woman who I love and who loves me. Then, in this case, matchmaker will help you. And in this case, you will have all the chances for success. But if you hire a matchmaker and you just look for the lady who will be a kind of accessory for you, then you won't have any success. Because I can introduce you to 10 ladies, 20, 35, 50, 100 ladies. You know, with one guy, in June, I think, I told him he wanted so many interviews with the ladies, and I told him, look, no problem. No problem. I can introduce you. I can arrange you a video call and exchange you with contact information with every lady on your website, on our website. 1,500, 2,000 lady, for me, no problem. I will make only money. I can do this for you. But what you will get from this? And afterwards, what is interesting, this guy, he wanted more calls, more. He was telling me, I need more. I need 5 calls per day, 10 calls per day. Okay, no problem. And what's in the end? In the end, he just disappeared from all these ladies. Because I told him from the very beginning, I told him, look, it will be really hard for you on a distance to communicate with more than 10 persons. It's impossible, even if you are self-employed, even if you are on quarantine, it's just impossible. Because after you start messing up the names, you know, and so many different things, you know, like you write to Marina and you write Olga and so on and so on and so on. So then in such case, if you are just a player and so on and so on, after, you don't need to spend money on a matchmaker. Just go online, chat to ladies, and do whatever you like. But if your intentions are true, if you really want to meet the right person, and if you feel that and now I'm not talking about myself, yes, because when I'm looking for some professionals for me, yes, for my business, for me, it's really important to see the person, to talk to the person, and to have inside myself a feeling, if I can trust this person. If I have this feeling, then I start working with this person. If I don't have this feeling, then I look for other professionals. So guys, and that's why I also recommend you, if you have true intentions, to communicate with different matchmakers, to ask them different questions, to have consultations. Usually consultations are free of charge. To have consultations, that to understand who is really your matchmaker, with who you feel bye Chris, have a great day, with who I don't really want to contract a Ukrainian lady to chat until to know I will be fine. Yes, Solomon, I agree with you completely. This is the right thing for you to do, because I mean, it's really hard to to keep online communication without real life meeting for one, for 6 months, for 1 year. For me, it's really hard. Some people, they do it, but I know that in the beginning you have fantastic emotions, and afterwards, when real life meeting is not happening, emotions go down, and then I don't know, something may happen again and it may go up again, but afterwards this relationship, they may just disappear, and then you may lose a person who probably was your match. So yes, Solomon, I agree with you about it completely. So guys, now I will make this video short. We had with you a really nice, interesting and exciting live video. I'm really grateful to you for this live video. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, or even more, because we don't know what will happen with quarantine. Yes, we all don't know. So, I mean, some people, of course, every person is individual. Yes, every person has different thoughts, yes, about online communication, about dating. Some guys, they just communicate for 6 7 8 months, but twice a week, once a week, yes, and they feel comfortable in such way. It's also not a bad way. The bad way, I will say bad, yes, when you are not sure, when you come to Ukraine and you are communicating with each other 24/7. I mean, then it becomes a kind of addiction, and my professional experience shows to me that quite often it doesn't have like positive positive end, or I mean happy end, I will say. Yes. So it's really important, to have some healthy communication. So guys, I'm really yes, yes, we will see what happens in the world. I agree with you. I'm really grateful for you. And now I want to continue a little bit more about personal matchmaking service. My son, he's 17 years old. And when he was 13 or 14, he told to me, "Oh, mom, do you know who are you?" I told, "No, son, who?" And he told me, "You are a love doctor." And I really smiled and I really loved it, because from his very childhood, he saw me working with different people from different countries, and how they sometimes, couples were invited me for some dinners with my son. Some of my clients, they visit my home, so we are become like close friends. And after, when he see, for example, how 1 year ago this guy was single, and now in 1 year, in 1.5, we are invited for his wedding. Yes, it's really special and fantastic feelings. So actually, true matchmaker, professional matchmakers, they are love doctors. And if you want to find your true love locally, internationally, I'm not like talking about myself. I'm not trying, yes, to say, "Oh, look, buy only my services." Of course, I will be happy if you buy my services. But if, for example, you want to date locally, or you are interested in some other matchmakers, it's really, you should understand that a true matchmaker is a love doctor, is a person who knows his clients, is a person who has experience, is a person who will work for you and for your success. And it's really important to understand. And of course, it's really important to start working with right people, with people who will actually work for you, and not just, I don't know, because I think in every sphere of work, of service, yes, we have some good professionals, some not really good professionals. Yes, like some restaurants can cook fantastic steaks and we want to go there again and again, and some restaurants, they just can't do it because of the chef or because of other reasons. So I think that you got my meaning and what I mean. So guys, thank you, Solomon, thank you. So guys, I'm really grateful to you. I'm really grateful to you for watching this video, for your comments, for your questions, for our active chat. It was my great pleasure. Yes, Solomon. Yes, it's. I agree with you completely, completely. It's really important to find a matchmaker who will work for you and only for your benefit, to find a wife you need and a woman who will make you happy and who you will make happy as well. So guys, thank you so much for this video. Thank you so much. Please leave your comments. If you have more questions about personal matchmaking service, I will be really happy to answer them. If you have questions about dating with Ukrainian ladies, maybe you have questions about dating, in general. If you need some of my if you want that I share with you my point of view about some of the relationship situations or issues you have, you can always find me in Instagram, Valentina underscore Guterova. You can find me in Facebook, Valentina Guterova, and ask your questions, and I will make a live video answer on your question. So thank you so much. I wish to you a fantastic day. I wish you. Thank you, Solomon. Thank you so, so much. I wish you a fantastic week. I wish you a fantastic day. Stay with us. Subscribe to Ukrainian Real Bright channel. Press the bell. Ask your questions, and let's be together. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.